Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. I am Pumenza, you can call me Menza for short. And thank you for tuning in. Those who are coming back, thank you so much. And those who are new, I hope you enjoy the content. And yes, so don't be surprised when you see on the coming frames that my clothing is different. This is just because I forgot to do an intro for the video, and also now that I think of it, I did not tell you what I used for the braids to make them look like how they look like now. So on the first one though, I only just used shea butter, and I had recently washed my hair and I just applied shea butter and some oil and braided the hair in front. But I actually liked how it turned out, but as the day went by, when I undid it, it was bulging on the root. This is mainly because when I braided it the previous time, I did not make sure that the roots were tight, and also the way that I had done the braids were just random, and yeah, so that's why it bulged by the end of the day here. And also my hair shrinks a lot, so that's the other reason. But then I ended up doing the front section again, and this time around I also used mousse on the hair just to make it a bit defined. Yes, I think that's the correct word. A bit defined, and it's, as you can see now, it's a bit flatter than the previous time. This is because I made sure that as I was braiding the hair, I braided the hair in a way that the roots were tight. Well, I don't mean like tight, but they were stretched out, and also when I braided the hair, it was in it had some sort of direction in terms of the sections. So yeah, I do hope that you will enjoy the video, and yes. Hi guys, so this is the 2 days after, it's not the next day, so it's 2 days after I put this on. And the day before today, I'll show you how I styled it with a picture. I'll insert a picture somewhere here. And then today I'm just taking it out, and then I'll show you how you can actually achieve different styles with this. So yes, let's get to it. I can't wait to show you how the styles that I have thought of. Maybe some I'll think about them as I'm doing this, but here goes. Right, so then I'll just use water, and I'll take out this and spray some bit of water, not too much. And I also use some oil as well. Small. Yeah. Right, I think these ones already, these two back ones already came out, so I'm just going to do this. So yes guys, at this point I want to show you how I undid the braids. So what I did was I just pulled two sections or one section of the braid, and as I'm pulling it was unraveling. And yeah, this was a game changer because it made the process so much easier and faster for me, and it did not take me long to undo the braids in front. So yeah, I thought that it's something that you might want to know so that you can also use it on your hair if you want. And then now to the back section. On the back you can do so many things that you would want to do, but for me, because my hair was already sectioned into two parts, I then opted to just stick with that, and I then decided to roll the hair inwardly. And yeah, that's what I did up until I got to the top. And then once I got to the top part of the head, I then used a pin to then lay the hair down. So yeah, it was easy as that. So once I was done with the one section, I then did the same thing on the other section. However, it did not turn out the way that I wanted it to, because I was not looking at the mirror, and yes, I did not see that it was turning out the way that it was. But as I touched my hair, I could feel that something was different. And it reminded me so much about makeup and eyebrows, where people have different eyebrows that do not match. This was definitely it, but I did not leave it like that. I then undid that part and then started it again. And then when I started it again, it then turned out the way that I wanted it to. So yeah. So yeah, even on this side, I then used a pin to pin it down. Then I ended up modifying the top part because I did not like the way that it was sitting. So what I did was I then rolled the hair up until the tip of my hair. Then once I did that, I then pulled the hair to the other side so that I'll be able to pin it on that side. And you do the same for the other side. You roll it until you reach the tip of your hair, and then take that part and then put it on the other side and pin it on the other side. and you see you're done. So it doesn't really take long, and I did love how it turned out. I was so excited, and I was actually surprised that it turned out this way because I was not looking in the mirror. I loved the top and how it is laid, and yes, I really loved it. So then the second option that one can do would be to braid the hair. I thought of it because the rolling out thing for me, it's not really permanent, because once you sleep and wake up it might unravel. And yeah, that's why I decided maybe I should also show for the ones that would want to have a permanent look. And yeah, this is how you can then do it. You can braid your hair. For me, I decided to do a flat braid, and yes, so this is how I did it. And yeah, you just braid your hair the normal way, but instead of braiding it outwardly, I then braided it inwardly. Yeah, that's the difference. So yeah, so even here you braid until the top, and then you pin the hair down once you are done. So with this side, it ended up not being identical to the other one, and this is mainly because I used bigger sections on the side. And yeah, for me it was not a big deal, so I left it as is. But if you wanted it to be identical, then you could do it that way as well. But for me, yeah, as I'm saying, it's really not a big deal, so I left it as it was. So yeah, so now that I'm done with the other braid, as I said, I'll then use a pin to then pin it down. I do the same thing. You pin one side to the other and the other one to the other side. At this point, we are coming to the end of the video. I'd like to thank everyone who has tuned in up until this point, and if you do like it, please do like the video. And if you do want me to do more hairstyles for the back, please let me know, because there are so many ways that you can style the back section. So please do tell me if you'd like to see more of this. And yeah, please do subscribe as well and share with your buddies as well. Thank you for watching.